All right, yo, what's good, my people? So I got a couple trades that I'm looking at that I want to run up. I've been having a pretty solid run, so I feel pretty good about uh, talking about these trades that I'm taking myself. Let me see. I'll pop one up for you right now. So let's look at. Here we go. Perfect. So let's take a look at gold. So I'll delete all this marking right here, remove drawing. So what I'm looking at here, go to the weekly. I like to mark my weekly highs and weekly lows because price always retests, um, you know, swing highs and swing lows. So let's run that up. Go down to the daily. And at the same time, we're looking at the market structure too, right? So higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, lower low, lower high. And then right here, it feels like price is just trading left and right. So now that we got that out the way, within our weekly zone here, I see this big ass candlestick to the left. So I'm gonna just mark it, right? So okay, that's a point of interest. So let's go down to the 4 hour, and what do we see? Anything? All right, so get rid of this, and let's mark this zone here, right? Got a nice little gap. So I know you're supposed to go wick to wick, but I don't do that. I go from the body, the top, the far part of the body to the wick. I feel like my entry's been a lot more accurate. They've been on point. And so that's what I've been using. You ain't got to use the shit, but that's what I'm using. So this is what we have here, right? So we got price going up, came down, big push up, small 4 hour candles, and then another big push up with this massive wick. So price clearly want to keep going up. They want to go north, right? And want to keep going, right? And so we're gonna look at the 1 hour time frame. And what do we see? All right, I really don't see much. Let's go to the 30. So this is where I'm like, aha, retrace. So with me, if I see a double bottom, I like to do a retracement. And regardless, my entry is going to be down here, right? So this is extended for the reversal, and it's at the bottom of our fair value gap from down here. So I feel like there's a bunch of good points to enter at this point. So this is where I'm banking on, right here, right? I would definitely put a buy around here. So if price were to get down there, then I'm definitely putting a buy on that. And I really don't have a target yet. Let's see if we can find a target for take profit. And again, I use the exact same, setup as far as target to where it's gonna test a high. If it breaks and retests, then I'm gonna take it up. So let's draw this right here. And then I will add this little middle line. So from right here, oops, grab this measure. So from here, TP1, TP2, and then TP3. I can just type that in, huh? TP3 at that level, up here at that high, and then I think right here. Can I put a text in? Put TP2 right there in the middle, and then at this high right here, TP1. So that's that. So here goes my entry, and then I want to ride that thing up. And it's at a very interesting point too, right? because if you look from this fair value gap, price then broke it, came back, broke it again with a fat ass candle. So that's a confirmation, like, okay, there's some pressure right here to go up. At least that's how I'm looking at it. And then, yeah, so I imagine price come back down here, nice little kiss, and then from there you buy it, you write it up, and you just fucking chill, man. That's really it. Let's put this one over here. We can just put them all pretty close together. TP1, TP2, TP3. All right, so I don't think it looked messy. I think it's a pretty easy, simple trade. But that's just what I'm looking at. And then the next one I'm looking at too is Nzdusd, USD. And again, same concept, right? Mark the previous, I can mark the previous week's high and low. So weekly, I already charted this out clearly, so I'm gonna just fly through it. Reset, go down to the daily. So we see the overall sentiment, right? We see that price is going down. It's been going down for a minute, right? That motherfucker is not coming up anytime soon. All right, so we took a look at that. So let's go down to the 4. What is the 4 hour telling us? All right, so we have a little fair value gap right here, right? And I use a fair value gap as like entries, right? So even though I have the body up here, I don't think you'll. If I were to enter, I'm entering at the lowest down here. I don't want to enter like right up here for me, because that is a pretty big gap from, that's like what? Oh, only like 15, 20 pips. So not too bad. But, you know, if price don't come down here for like my optimal entry, then yeah, I'm not riding that bitch up. And then you have, again, this pretty ass double bottom. So hopefully this is the bottom, right? Because if you look, let me see, I'll get rid of this real quick. So get rid of that. So if you look right here, right, bottom, price came down here, kissed around, it went up. So it's probably going up to test this level right here. It's gonna go up, come down, retest that break, and then test these weekly highs. Either test the weekly high or test the high up here. And let's see at the hour time frame. We can get rid of this. I don't need that no more. Reset. So yeah, so honestly, man, entries down here. I think that's cool right there. Either run it up for 100 pips, run it up to the swing high 70, or the weekly high. So 40, 70, 100. All right. So TP1. Oh shit, what happened to it? TP2. What the fuck is going on? All right, well you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? So TP1. Let me get rid of this. Confusing you guys. Confusing me too. So TP1 would be the weekly high. TP2 would be the swing high. And then TP3 would be the top of the fair value gap. Fair gap value, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't care what it's called, okay?